guys, so today I'm going to be starting Halloween month. Now, I know I missed the first week, but the plan is supposed to be that I'm going to be doing 2 Halloween looks every week. So this week I'm going to be doing Lydia and Beetlejuice. So I'm going to be doing Lydia. If you don't know, if you've never seen Beetlejuice, Lydia is the little girl, not the little girl, she's played by Winona Ryder, and she is the kid that sees the 2 ghosts. So she ends up, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but she sees the 2 ghosts, and so I'm going to be portraying or doing the makeup of Lydia in her black dress, not red dress, just because I don't have a red dress, and this is all I have. So I have a black choker and a black, it's actually a turtleneck dress, but I just rolled it down so that you could see that I was wearing a choker. But so basically I'm going to be doing her makeup. It's very basic, so each week I'm going to do a basic look, a more I'm going to be choosing 2 people from a certain Halloween movie or just a movie in general that I want to turn myself into. So this week I'm going to be doing Lydia and then Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a little bit more effort, I should say, because Lydia, I'm basically going to be doing her hair, and then just basically she has a very pale complexion with very dark under eyes and eyes and stuff. So I'm going to blow out her eyes, and I'm going to keep my eyebrows, but I'm going to darken them a bit. And so yeah, I don't have black hair, so that's gonna be a little weird, but I'm going to try to give off the, I'm gonna try to draw black and then do this, and then see if I have a hat or anything that I could kind of, hide that. But that is the goal for today. So let's get into it. So now I'm gonna be taking my concealer, and what I'm gonna do is just put my concealer everywhere, basically. And I'm not gonna focus on making my eyebrows too perfect. But so after I make myself look 10 times 1,000 lighter. Oh, and if you like my set, I'm a big fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas, so that I will definitely be doing Sally and Jack one week, because favorite movie ever, and I actually have the costumes for those. But back into it. But basically I'm taking whatever is left of my transition powder, lightly setting. Taking my Ghost from Revlon Ghost Sculpt. It had white, but I used all the white when I was Harley Quinn. And I also used it as my baking. But I'm gonna take this Sculpt, and I'm gonna not take this brush because that's a little more harsh enough. I'm gonna take this because it's a little bit finer and I can kind of place it better. But she doesn't have like the biggest cheekbones, but you can definitely tell that they're there. So I don't want to go completely black. I want to go like, so what I'm doing is I'm taking this Sculpt, I'm touching it in it, and then I'm brushing it on my hand so that it's not harsh. Now that I've gotten like the conceptualness of my face, so like it's gray and it's like a little bit more, she's very like, so I just wanted to be a little bit more like that. So now I have like her, a little bit of her facial structure. Her nose is, do my eyebrows. Basically I'm just going to draw them in, but I'm gonna do it in black. Beetlejuice. Now, the legend is if you say his name 3 times that you can bring, if you are alive, living, you you can bring him out of that world and bring him into the living. But the only way he can stay in the living is if he marries someone who is alive, and that is where this whole plot gets to. So he is our antagonist. He wants to get out of that little thing, and I will be talking more about him in the second video because it is more about him. So Winona Ryder is a very troubled teenager. She feels like no one understands her, but the ghosts do. Out with the ghosts more than she likes hanging out with her family, and she wants to. What I'm going to be doing to set my eyelid is just use white at first. So right now what I've got going on is I've dipped into this color. I'm not naming palettes as of right now or who they're from, just because of certain things that are going on right now. There's so many conspiracies and controversies and so many different things that are going on. I just don't want to deal with it. But basically I am taking not burgundy, but like a pinkish brown kind of color to just give off the look that I'm really tired. And I will eventually be putting this under the lid. Remember, I'm trying to make this a little bit more like cute than what it is in the photo. I'm going to dip into red and just set the lids with red, because in the movie she ends up putting on a red wedding dress. So after doing this little extra redness, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little brush and I'm going to just darken it a little bit with an even darker brownish, pinkish reddish color, just to give a more sunken in look. Now that you have like a more sunken in look on the eyes, but you can still see that they're red, we're gonna take a packing brush and we're gonna even add more red just to get back the vibrant red that we had before, because it does get kind of lost when you blend it out more. So now for underneath the eye, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little brush that we used just a second ago to make our eyes look more concave. We're gonna actually put it on under our eyes. We're gonna start with our light color and go underneath. Hold on, I need a mirror. Sorry. So yeah, we're just going to this will cause your like under eyes to look like you're really sad, or not sad, but like tired, or like kind of, I don't know, Tim Burton like movies, if they're like claymation or even people, they make them look like really sad and like dark. Well, obviously dark, you know, it's Tim Burton. But I just noticed that. But so you were just giving the effect that it's very Okay. The bottom of it, and I'm going to take that dark brown and we're going to connect. And because I'm going to do a lot with the hair, I don't know if I want to do liner yet, but we'll see in a minute. So the eyes are inspiration from the red dress. This is not exactly what she looks like in the movie, but the eyes are for the red dress, but everything else is basically how she looks. A little, just a little, just a little. But we're leaving it very matte because it's very so I wouldn't do glitter on this just because it is a very dark piece, so I want to look very dark, not very glittery and shiny. So I will not be putting on any highlighter. I know. Who am I? I don't even know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out what it looks like, her hair. So I'm going to start the hairline like right about here. I know I look really funny right now, but bear with me. So one piece is like right there. And we have a little cabbage. And then one piece. This is harder than it looks. Okay, that's another piece. And then I'll swoop over, down, another piece, swoop over, down, and then we'll create one, and two. Now I know I look crazy. Don't worry, I am aware. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sharpen up the look. So she has these pieces of her hair that are just, these are her bangs. So I don't have black hair and I don't have bangs, so this is how I'm creating it through makeup. And I thought it'd be a fun little challenge. And you can clean up the look after it's done. It looks really weird. I promise I will fix this brush. And I'm gonna compact it into my head. I know, I look like I'm going crazy. I promise I'm not. I promise there's a reason for this. So I put black powder in my hair so that it can blend more in the front, and I'm gonna continue adding. But what I have to do is I have to continue adding this black. I know it looks like dirt right now, but we're getting there. It's getting better. So what I'm basically doing is I'm adding black powders so that I can have it give the illusion that it's my hair, but it's not, and to cause the alignment of her hair. She's straight. So what I'm doing is I'm taking different blacks to look like her hair, and I'm just adding to it. I'm hoping I have a hat, because she wears a hat that's black, and if I can just... going to go back in with my black yes, and I'm going to just hopefully enough right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue just drawing it. So this is supposed to be like one of her hair strands. And then it doesn't look perfect, but it's kind of hard to do with like short hair and not black hair. I could have gone hairspray, but your girl's on a budget and we're trying our best here. So the next step is to do the black liner. Is basically complete. All I'm gonna do is lashes. In the movie, she doesn't have like, she has pretty pale lips. But I'm gonna just do red lip just because Halloween. And to match the red dress again. Now the next step would be to make your hair all crazy, but I don't really have like long enough hair to like poof it out and do her whole situation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a black hat or a black cloth and finish the look. And I would set it, but basically I'm gonna just wash this all off right away, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I know it is not perfect. I will put up a photo of what I was going for right now. So as you saw, Winona Ryder had a lot more hair and all that, but I basically wanted to get her, just her bangs, because I think that's a very like quintessential part of her look. But also with the choker and the dress, I thought it'd be fun to just do. But I hope you guys enjoy Halloween week and get ready for Beetlejuice next. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. We post randomly, but during the month of October, I will try to be doing 2 videos a week. And we're trying to do 2 videos a week. But that is all for today. Remember to follow us on @NatSoph1317 and have a Spooktober. Bye guys.